What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the CF Montreal Road to Glory, where we've plucked CF Montreal out of the MLS and planted them into Ligue 2 in France. So far it's gone pretty well, and we're sitting atop the Ligue 2 table, and we do however have to add some squad depth to our team, as we had a couple players leave on loan deals expired, and as we saw in episode 1, Victor Wanyama was taken away from us due to his release clause, so we have to fill a hole in the center midfield. So let's check that now. So this is what the team is looking like halfway through the first season. Theo Corbeanu is now in the starting role because Lassie Lappalainen's loan deal has expired. He's been playing well, but he still is only 65 overall rated, so maybe we'll look to bring in some extra support in the left wing position. Same thing with Mathieu Soignier. He's again been playing well, but the overall is a bit weak. And even though Ahmed Hamdi has slotted in nicely in the center midfield position, after Victor Wanyama was taken away from us due to the release clause being met, maybe we can look to shore up that position as well. We'll see. The defense, both 69 overall rated, and Lucas Zidane has come in and fit nicely as the starting keeper. We can also see that the two youngsters have been called up through the youth academy and are coming in starting on the bench. Midway through the season, as you can see here, things are going great. We are 11 points clear atop the table. What started off as what looked like a pretty middle of the pack team with our 2.5-star rating has turned out to do wonders in the sim. And out of 20 games, we won 15 and only lost 1. So we really can't complain with where we're sitting right now. Taking a look at the calendar, we can see we have another month of 4 games. It starts off with a cup tie against QRM. With three league games going into February, another 4 games there, and 4 more in the month of March. So depending on just randomly, I think we'll play Toulouse. It's a team I think I noticed or I've heard before. So we'll go with them. And again, apologies to all the fans in Ligue 2. It is on me. I understand. I should have done more research, but here we are, and I'm sorry. So we'll sim to the end of March after we take a quick look at the transfer deadline day. So here we are at the transfer deadline day, and update on the French Cup. We've been knocked out. We did beat QRM, but unfortunately we drew PSG in the next round. And we did manage to score a goal, but we did lose 2-1. So there's the quick update on the Cup. At the transfer deadline day, there's a couple targets I have here. And for the center midfield position, I have Stefano Sturaro, easy for me to say. And Umar Solé as the center back. But he is valued at the top end of 12.5. So a little backup plan in Kyriakos Papadopoulos, who has a release clause of 2.15 mil. Umar Solé is the one you want to target here. He's 73 overall and 21 years old only, and he's 6'4" and has crazy pace for a center defender. 89 in sprint speed and 80 acceleration and 87 strength. So let's see if we can go make this deal work. We'll start with him. This would be a huge move, as no one is really standing out on our defense, but I mean, Kamar Miller, he's doing well. So is Camacho, but no one's really standing out. If we can get a young stud like Solé to come on in, that'd be fantastic. So we currently have 13.9 mil in the bank and wage rate of 42,000. But we'll try to offer here. He's valued at 5.5. They said to go in between 8.5, I think it was, and 12.5. So we're gonna start at 7, and hopefully they bite. 9.7. So now we're already under the 10, which is good, and may leave us the room to get Stefano Sturaro. So maybe I should just pass on that because I can't say his name. But let's go propose new fee. Let's go with that 8.5 and see what they say. They're not budging from that 9.7. We'll try one more. Try to say that little extra 700,000 right there and go straight 9, see what they say. and then they accept that. So Sturaro isn't out of the question just yet, as he is valued at the high end of 4.4. So maybe we can get this across the line. But this one for the future is, I think, the most important one. So I think we'll focus on Soler first. Hopefully we can get him to sign here. Crucial player. Yeah, like that. Contract length. Let's make it 4 years. Good. No release clause. Screwed us over with Wanyama, so we're paying attention now. And wage. Wow, that is so fair. That's making less than he's making now. That's a glitch that FIFA's got to fix. Skewing the contracts to what league you're in. That's unfortunate, but it works out for us, and we're easily going to accept that. And that's a huge piece to the team. Now we'll also try to get Sturaro here. 4.4 mil on the high end. If we do that, then we're basically taking away all we have left. We might need it for a bonus. So we'll just let's offer the transfer fee of, let's just go 3 and hope they say yeah. Beautiful. I probably could have wiggled that down for a little less, but at the same time, just getting it at 3 is good, because it leaves us some room now to make sure everything goes through and we're not scraping pennies here to try to get the deal across. We'll give him the crucial. He's 28 years old, so we'll go for, let's go 3 years. Only wants the 1. I think we can stretch that to the 2, I believe. Okay, perfect. So I think I also think that's going to act as 1.5 year contract anyway. So that's important. We did that. He wants a release clause of 5.8. Don't mind that. I don't mind that actually, because we'll be doubling what we made on a somewhat older player. I say that older player, and I'm older than him. So who am I? And then salary, we'll go with, let's just go 10 and 200,000. Let's see what he says. That's a reasonable offer, and there we go. That concludes our transfer business. We're going to say no to Papadopoulos for now. So before jumping into the game, we'll look how the team sheet is now stacking up after our 2 big signings on deadline day. We have Sturaro and Soler, who have gone right into the starting 11. Corbinu is going to keep his place for now as the left winger. And as you can see already, Cunningham has gone up. Our young prospect over here has gone up to a 68 already. And LeBlanc's not far behind him, 67. So I decided, you know what, if we're gonna just go with the kids, we're in the league. We're in League 2, so we might as well. It's looking like we're getting promotion, but fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx anything. But now's the time. Let them grow. Let them get their starting lineup. I'll swap out Corbinu and Cunningham together. So I'm making sure that LeBlanc gets some time, and hopefully they can develop well. Especially if we're moving up to Ligue 1. So if they're still high 60s, low 70s in Ligue 1, maybe we'll take a look at revisiting that. But for now, the team's looking good. So going into the Toulouse match, we're going to go with an unchanged side for what we described before. Probably going to get both youngsters in at some point, and hopefully we can keep the winning ways going. Heading into this game, we still have a 10-point lead atop the table. So everything pretty much going according to plan. Can't complain too much here, and we're off and running. Toulouse have had much of the ball since Broguillard gave the ball away very early. They just seem to be content passing it around. This has been a big change from Premier League and all the other leagues I've been used to. As you can see there, a wayward pass, and it's a CF Montreal goal kick. And here you can see the table. Not only do we have a 10-point lead, but we're plus 28 in the goal differential. And I think the second place was at plus 17. So it's been a really good year so far for new manager Didier Drogba. Well won by Piet in the center. Could have a counter on. If Joaquin Torres can get out there, or he can. Could he get this on his left foot? He does, and he puts it just wide of the far post. That's really been the first chance for any team in the game. And it's a squandered chance for Joaquin Torres. Kyoto this be crossed over to Mihailovic, who takes it on the volley. Is that offside? No, it's not. What a goal! What a goal by George Mihailovic on a nice crossover from young Theo Corbeanu to make it 1-0 CF Montreal. Everything seems to be going well for the squad at the moment. And Kyoto played a nice ball out to Corbeanu, who crossed one over, perfect weight. And Mihailovic took it well on the volley to give CF Montreal the 1-0 lead. Corbeanu has it again. He's looked lively on this left wing. He's got it back from Kyoto. They've been linking up pretty well. If we can bend this around. Oh, I think it's well stay. It was a nice save by the keeper, who just got a piece of that to put that behind for a corner. We're gonna test the size here of Umar Soleil now. 6'4", good strength. I think he has good jumping ability as well. We're gonna test it right now. We're trying to head this across goal. He can. It's gonna be taken on the volley. He actually almost made its way through, but it's cleared away and Piet will regather. Torres beat his man outside. He kept it in. Mihailovic heads it down. Is Corbeanu onside? He was, but the volley didn't go as planned. Toulouse have probably had the bulk of the possession in this game, but really haven't done anything with it. And right as I say that, they could be breaking away. Chouanier, he does a good job to catch up. And then block the cross for a corner. And just as they say they haven't done much with it, here comes their first big chance of the game. So they should be able to get that. He does. And Torres could get that over and out. Well, that's an interesting ball. And that should definitely see us out to halftime. And it does. So currently right now, away to Toulouse, CF Montreal had the lead thanks to Georgi Mihailovic, volleyed in goal. That was a nice feed from Theo Corbeanu to give CF Montreal the 1-0 lead at halftime. Back underway here in the second half. We'll try to get more attacking threat going, because Toulouse again have had most of the possession. We've just had a nice spell halfway through the first half, and we were able to get one out of there. Oh, Toulouse could be breaking away. Oh, that's a nice ball behind Chouanier. Oh, and it's well hit, and oh man, that one hurts. That one was well hit by Healy, and I feel like I want to take another look at this. I feel like Zidane could have done more on this. We'll take a look. Chouanier caught napping there. Maybe just well hit. Well hit. In the form that Zidane has had this season, I'm hoping he was going to get to that. I think he should have. But he's picked us up a couple times, especially in that game against in the second game of the first episode. So let's try to pick him up right now. You can't say that's not deserved from Toulouse. They've been putting on the pressure ever since we took the 1-0 lead. So we're gonna have to look to try to get that lead back. We could do it here through Kyoto. No, we can't. Unfortunate misplaced pass there. Broguiar could start something. Gets away with this pace as well. Watched by Toulouse. Piet, if you can see Storaro, oh, just overhit. The center midfielder was making a good run. Unfortunately, Piet couldn't pick him out. Well, that was a professional foul by Broguiard, and yeah, yellow's fair. Not gonna complain about that. And this that yellow card by Broguiard will give us a chance to make a double substitution of Theo Corbeanu and Stefano Storaro coming off for the youngsters. Zachary Cunningham will be playing out on the left wing, and we've made a little change to the formation as we've gone from 2 central defending midfielders to 2 center attacking midfielders, and Piet holding it down in the middle. Here's LeBlanc on the ball. Out to LeBlanc gets taken out. And then, yeah, no, we want to... I think this might be a bit too far away to have a go at goal. But, oh, here comes a nice glitch. And we're about to enter the warp zone. There we go. Fantastic, and we're back. Now, 31 yards out isn't too ridiculous to think of. So we're gonna have a hit here with Kyoto. See what can happen. And it balloons into the crowd. Behind the net, comes to nothing, unfortunately. Oh, well taken down. Chouanier has not had the best game so far, and then gets megged with a back heel. Just back heels galore right now from Toulouse. And oh my god. And they have taken the lead. I have just been made a fool of by every single player on the pitch. There were 3 back heels in a row. 1 was megged. I'm only laughing because I know I'm well and clear top of the table right now, or else I'd be super pissed. But take a look. Back heels. Nice setup. And then we're playing ultimate, so you know exactly where the ball is going. Into the top bunk. No problem. We got to get one now. That one is special. That's not Luca's. That's not Luca Zidane's fault at all. That one was well placed, to say the least. So it seems a change of formation did not work, and maybe keeping Studater on was the right call. We need to get the ball back for him to have a chance. Take this quickly. Oh, Torres can pick that off. He can. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Kyoto's got to go out wide. Oh, unbelievably not the pass we want there. No one made the right option. Kyoto didn't go far enough away from the defender. Left Torres with no option. I probably should have hit it in the end. And even though Soleil is going to win this, we're not going to have a chance. As unfortunately, we're going to go down 2-1 to Toulouse. Just a pretty ridiculous second goal they scored there with the amount of back heels and everything. And we definitely had a chance at the dying moments there to tie the game up, and we blew it. So unfortunately, we're going to lose this one 2-1. So looking at the table, 30 games in, and even though we do have a 6-point lead at the top of the table, it's not the comfortable 11 we had at the midway point. We're still looking very good for automatic promotion, as we do still have a 14-point lead over Rodez AF, but we got to look out for SM Caen and improve our form. The month of March saw us lose that game to Toulouse. We drew the next two, but luckily we got a win in the last game against Valenciennes, I believe. Taking a look at the calendar now, there's 6 games in the month of April. I think we're gonna sim. Let's just go for it. We're going to sim all the way past the Auxerre game, and that will take us into the month of May, where we have one game against EA Guinea. I have no idea. I'm sorry, no idea. If I decide to play that game, I'll make sure to check their name, but we're going to sim until the month of May and check to see where we are in the stats, and I might just sim the last two if we're well and clear. As you can see, the month of April was much better to us than the month of March. We won 4 out of 6 and accumulated a possible 13 out of 18 points, while the other teams seemed to slip up a little bit. The rest of the league was very close. As you can see, there's still tons to fight for going to the last 2 games, but we'll just jump to the results of the last 2. I'll sim the next 2, and no suspense here. We know who's winning this league, and it's going to be us, and we're going up. So here we are, the second to last game of the season against En Avant Guingamp. Guingamp? Well, it's on me. We're just gonna go ahead and sim. We've replaced Cunningham for Corbeanu, and we gave LeBlanc the start over Mihailovic. We're just gonna quick sim this and get rid of this one. And it's a draw, and that's on me. I didn't deserve a win. I can't say the team name. Oh, and I couldn't speak French, eh? C'est la vie. And here at the last game of the season, we're against, I'm going to stick with QRM. I'm not going to even try that one. We're gonna leave the team sheet as is, and we'll just sim this last game of the season, see how we can do. If we can break the 80-point plateau, we can, and it's Kyoto who nets the last goal of the season, and will take us to Ligue 1. So as you can see, here's the final look at the Ligue 2 table. CF Montreal way out in front, 12 points clear of SM Caen, who will also be going up with us. And I'm happy that Guingamp is staying down. I don't have to go ahead and say their name. I just sound ridiculous. Again, sorry to all you that team fans, but we're going up, and that's all that matters in this moment. We'll take a quick look at the owner objectives, and youth development, which was the only objective that was high. We passed both, so that's good. Brand exposure, we got that. Continental success, there was none. The domestic success, we did gain the automatic promotion, but unfortunately, like we mentioned in the first episode, it was most likely going to depend on the draw, and it was super unfortunate to draw PSG in the second round. So we were eliminated before the round of 16. And financial, as you can see there, the current growth is at 11%. You got to keep it under 30, so we'll nail that. And we did sell 2 players and sign 2 crucial players. And I've moved the transfer budget to 0, so I have a ton of wage budget with 0 transfer budget. So we'll see if that ends up going through, and they'll be super happy with us if it does. Lastly, we're going to take a look at the squad hub, and we'll check the stats. And it was Romel Kyoto who ended up finishing first on the team in goals with a massive 22. If he can match that output in Ligue 1, we will 100% take that. Georgia Mihailovic still finished with a great season. He had 17 goals and 9 assists, but he would actually be overtaken by Joaquin Torres, who finished the season with 12 assists. We'll check some of the youngsters. Let's go check to see if they've grown. Yeah, Cunningham is now a 69. Nice. Well, Jean LeBlanc, he was originally slated as a center mid, but when we did the player development, we switched him over to a cam, and that gained him 4 overall points right away. He's going to finish on a 67. We hope to see more growth from him. Form poor, so that might be holding him up a little bit. Theo Corbeanu has gone up 5, so you like to see that. Out on loan, Ibrahim Sanusi has gotten to a 62. Matko Milovic has gone up to a 67 as well, so you like to see that. Omar Saleh gone up the 1, and we'll just check out Luka Zidane, who has gone all the way up to 75 in just 1 season. So that is going to be playing a big role in hopefully getting us some draws, hopefully some wins in Ligue 1. But everything was going in the right trend this season for CF Montreal. So I think that's what we're going to call it on this episode. It's we're going up to Ligue 1. I honestly thought that it was going to be a little bit more of a challenge, putting an MLS team in Ligue 2. Like we checked out before, a lot of teams were 2.5 star rated, with a couple being at 3 stars, and then I think there's 3 or 4 teams at 2 stars. But I thought it was going to be way more of a fight than being 12 points clear at the top. So if you're excited for episode 3 and our March to Liga, leave a like and comment down below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. It helps the channel out a lot. And as always, thanks again for watching.